Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the last update for the Partners in Cream Project Pan. This video is the last update that you'll be seeing in this series because the next video in this series is the finale for 2021. I can't even believe that we're already at the end of this year. I've been kind of reflecting on my project panning journey and all those kinds of things because I am approaching my birthday as well. And I just am flabbergasted. Like, I'm taken aback by the fact that this year is already coming towards the conclusion. It's insane to me. Yeah, but that's totally not the point of today's video. Today we're here to talk about the cream and liquid makeup products that I've been focusing on. This project pan is a lot of fun because it focuses on anything that's not a powder. It's fair game, whether it's makeup, beauty, in any sort of capacity. You can work on 3 to 6 products in this project pan at any time. I'm currently working on 5 items, but throughout the rest of the project, I have been working on 6 focus items pretty consistently, and it's been quite a journey. I've been focusing on using items, so getting usage goals on some items, and then others have been items I'm trying to use to their completion. So it's been a really good balance for me and quite an interesting experience working on just liquid and cream products because those are currently kind of the trend. They're the thing that a lot of brands seem to be coming out with. So it's been good to focus on kind of more trendy kind of products, things that I already have in my collection that fit those new launches and kind of fit that desire for new launches. But also because cream and liquid products do tend to expire more quickly than powder kind of products do as well. This project pan was started back in 2020 by Steph and Delyn. I'll have both of their channels linked down in the description box as well as in the end card of today's video. You have to check them both out. They're both amazing ladies, great project panners with great channels. I absolutely love both of their channels. But why don't we hop on into the progress that I've made over this past month? I usually like to leave like some of the more notable progress towards the end, but we're gonna kick it off with a banger. We're just gonna do it because if you watched my last update in this project, you know that I was super close on this product. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Light Warm. In my last update, I did say I had like 1 week, maybe a little bit longer left to use this, and I'm finally done with it. I cleaned it out with my makeup spatula as best as I could. There's not enough product in here at all to be able to get any sort of application, and it does look like there's some, I guess, but it's such a small amount of product it wouldn't even pick up on the wand. There's nothing left in here, and that feels so freaking good because I've been using this for months in this project. And throughout this project, I felt like consistently it just wasn't making any kind of progress. I would sit down in these updates and be like, it doesn't look like it's changed. I don't know. This seems to be never ending. I didn't expect this with this product whatsoever. And then all of a sudden there was just this switch where one day it just felt like it was basically gone. It was pretty much empty after months of feeling like it was just never, ever going to end. And finally that day has come. Feels really good to have used this up because this is the second concealer I've used up this year. And it's the second concealer I finished off through this project pan. So that feels really good. I'm really happy about that. This is a discontinued product that I've had in my collection for far too long. So on all fronts, I'm very happy about this and really excited. I'm not going to be rolling any new products that I'm trying to complete into this project pan, seeing as we only have another month left, but I am going to replace it with something else just because. Why not? The next product I want to talk about is another product that I'm trying to use up in this project pan. It is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's this beautiful like beigey kind of nude color for my complexion. Unfortunately, this color is no longer available. This shade is discontinued from Bite, but it's really pretty and I really have been enjoying it. I'm trying to use it up this year. I already know for a fact I'm not going to be able to finish it off in this project given the amount of progress that I kind of make on a month-to-month basis, but there's a swatch of it. It's so beautiful, so stunning. So I haven't had any sort of issue whatsoever reaching for this. And when I look back on the progress that I've made throughout this year, it's pretty significant. Like, it's really, really impressive to me that I've actually managed to use up so much, considering that lipstick is really challenging for me to get use out of and to like use up. It's definitely a category that I have quite a lot of selection in, and I love to bring new products into that category of my collection, but I'm not very good at getting things used up. And although this won't be used up by the end of this project, sorry about that, it definitely has been really well used throughout this year. I've made amazing progress on it, and I'm really happy with the state of this. I'll show you what it looked like in the introduction when I first rolled into this project. It's pretty unreal how much I've actually been able to use. And yeah, it's something that I will eventually be able to actually polish off from my collection, but I'm gonna keep using it in this coming month and hopefully make more visual progress before this project is complete. Another product that I'm trying to finish off in this project pan is this Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. This is in the shade Blow Me Out, which is a pearlized finish. It's like a bronzy kind of color. I've said in my last few updates, this is not gonna happen. Like, this is not gonna be something that I use up in this project pan, and I'm totally okay with that. I've come to accept that is the case, but I still want to work on it and keep making a little bit of progress month to month if possible. This product is discontinued, or it was limited edition rather, and it's really, really pretty. I wear it oftentimes underneath of my foundation or underneath of my bronzer, or kind of mixed into cream blushes on occasion as well, or lipsticks that I use as cream blush. So I've been getting a lot of good use out of it, but it's just not something that I've been able to make the progress on that I was initially anticipating, especially considering that this color is more bronzy. I thought that in the summer I would just be able to like fly through it by wearing it on my shoulders, my collarbones, tops of my cheekbones, down the fronts of my legs. But this summer looked different than maybe I was anticipating. I've talked about it on my channel before, but I spent a lot of time digging in my garden, so I didn't get glammed up for that. I wasn't really spending time going and sitting on patios or hanging out with friends in the way that I had maybe hoped and dreamed when I first rolled this into this project. My life just looked a little bit different than I had expected, but that's okay. I still reached for this a lot, and I'm still continuing to reach for it. The other product that I'm trying to complete in this project pan at the moment is this Milani Light Face Primer. I rolled this in only like 2 updates ago, and I really didn't have much product left in it. I only had this bottom section here, which is the widest portion of the tube, so there is, you know, a significant amount of product in here. But I had this previously in my 30 by 30 project pan earlier this year, and I flew through it in those 30 uses. I used a lot of product, and I was able to do 30 uses very, very quickly with this product because I was really enjoying it at the time. But now I have noticed myself really slow down on my progress, and I should have marked it before today's update, silly me, but I'm just gonna shine my light through it so I can see where it's at. It's just down to here. It's just down here. So last update, let me mark it. Last update, I wasn't able to make a new marking because I just wasn't reaching for this. I had completely forgotten about it pretty much. Like, I had used it a handful of times, but now I'm down to this bottom section. So if I'm able to keep making the progress that I've made over this past month, I'll be able to finish this off or get it pretty damn close to done by the 10th of December. And that is great. This product I have been sometimes mixing actually with my sunscreen. I've been reaching for, where is it? Reaching for the Supergoop Play sunscreen and mixing it with this. I could just use the glow screen, but I'm really trying to get this used up, so I've been mixing these 2 products together. I've been wearing this on days when I'm not wearing any other makeup, just as like a glowy kind of look, just to enhance my skin. Even on days when I'm just kind of doing some work around the house, I've been throwing this on sometimes just for that little bit of something, you know? Days when I kind of wear a little bit of a lower cut top, which is a very rare occasion for me, I will kind of put this on my chest just again to make my skin look very healthy and glowy, because this product, it's not sparkly. Why don't I show you like here? It's not sparkly. It definitely has some like tiny little gold flecks, but they're not apparent on the skin. It just offers this healthy sheen. You can see that there. It has a little bit of bounce back of light, but nothing that is apparently like a highlight. So I can wear this all over whenever. I'm hoping I can have it in my makeup empties at the end of this year. But yeah, I'm super close on it, very close. I will cut into this just as a matter of like trying to actually clean out the packaging. I will cut into it and use product up that way. So by my next update, I might not be at that point, or by the finale rather, I might not be at that point, but I'll be very close to using it up in its entirety by the end of this year. And that feels good because I have, why don't I just share with you? I have 2 other primers that are virtually the same type of product. So I really want to get that used up so that I'm not holding on to like 3 primers that are almost identical. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, which is, you know, a little bit more beigey, I guess, but virtually the same thing. And then I have the Beska Beauty Soft Sun Radiant Skin, which is in the shade Sunrise, which is very similar to the Milani one. And as I said, I also have the Super Goop Glow Screen, and they all kind of function in the same sort of way. Just one is a sunscreen and the other 3 are primers. So I'm really excited to get that used up and out of my collection very soon, hopefully. And the final product that's currently in this project pan was one that I had set a usage goal. Previously, I had 3 and 3 for this project, but as we started getting closer to the end, I really wanted to put completion products into this project, mainly the primer because I'm so close on it. But the final usage-based product that I had in this project was the Colourpop No Filter Stix foundation stick in the shade Light 67N. I rolled this in only 2 updates ago, and I had set myself a goal to reach for this 40 times. I thought for sure I could reach that by the end of this year, no problem. But in fact, today I'm wearing this for the 39th time already. So I've been using this exclusively almost as my foundation lately. There have been days when I've worn other things, but for the most part, I've reached for this all the time in some capacity. Sometimes I wear it as a spot concealer on blemishes. Sometimes I'm wearing it as an under eye concealer. And then other times I'm wearing it as a full-on foundation. Today I'm wearing it in all of those ways. I'm not wearing any other foundation or concealer. I'm just wearing this all over my skin. And I really, really like this product. I've come to really love it, actually. This is a product I did not enjoy from my collection previously, and I still could not seem to part with it. And now I'm loving it. I love applying it with a brush. Instead of just swiping it onto my skin, I like using a brush to get a more sheer application. And then when I want to be more concentrated with it, I can just apply it right directly to my under eyes and then use my finger to like blend it out so I keep that coverage there, but I can kind of blend it into whatever other base I'm wearing. This has been like a multi-purposing kind of dream for me lately. I've loved it. So 39 uses is wild to me in 2 months' time. I had used it 19 times in my first update and then additional 20 times today. So I have reached that goal, but I kind of think I want to keep it in the project. I think I want to try to aim to use it another 15 times next month. With my track record, it's not been any sort of issue to reach for this, but I just kind of want to maintain that. So I'm going to reach for it 15 times in this coming month, and hopefully by the end of this project pan, I'll have reached for it. I guess that would be 54 times. So why don't I do 16 times this month so that it's 55 uses in this project? Wild. That would be wild and it's so exciting. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use it 16 times this coming month. So as I said, since the concealer is rolling out, I will be rolling something new into this project, but I have to bear in mind, there's only like 4 weeks left of this project. So I'm going to be rolling in this Pixi Glow Mist. This, I have maybe a quarter of the product left in here, maybe just over a quarter left, a third perhaps left in here. Regardless, not too much product left in here. However, I think it is more product than what I can use in a month, maybe, but possibly I could get this used up in this coming month. I'm filming this today is the 6th, so I'm filming this about 4 days before the upload date, but when I film my finale, it'll probably be like 3-4 days before the finale as well. So in a month, I'm curious. I'm very curious. Will I be able to finish that off? If I use this as like a priming spray or even as just like a touch-up spray throughout the day and then a finishing spray once I've finished doing my makeup. I can even just throw this on days when I'm not wearing makeup. Sometimes it's nice to just give my skin a little bit of a boost and just kind of refreshing kind of spray. So I can use this in a lot of ways, but I don't want to be wasteful of it either. I don't want to overuse it just for the sake of finishing it off. By no means do I feel like I have to use this up, like it's urgent to use this up for my collection or anything like that. But I have noticed that I've wanted to reach for it as of late, so it's something that's already kind of found its way into my routine, and I'm just genuinely curious to monitor the use on this and see if it's something that, you know, does end up moving fairly quickly throughout this project. But I'm not feeling like it's absolutely dire or anything to get it used up. But there is this part of me that's like, well, my makeup inventory is definitely approaching very, very soon. There's also a part of me that's realizing that my makeup empties are coming up really, really soon. So curious to see if this will make its way into the empties or if this is something that's gonna be kind of on its last legs. We'll see. Either way, I really enjoy using this product, so I just kind of want to keep tabs on it. So we're about here now. Oh, I think I put my marking maybe a little bit too low, but whatever. It is what it is. But that's where I'm at, and we'll see in the finale where it stands. So that is everything for today's video. That is my update. I'm feeling really good knowing that I have another makeup empty for the end of the year and knowing that this is getting very, very close. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep using these products, enjoying these products, and yeah, just playing around. But yeah, that is everything. I'm really excited to continue to work on all the products that I have as focus products in this project pan. Really excited to continue to make some progress, especially as we're kind of getting towards the very end of this year. Let me know down in the comment section if you're planning on participating in this project in 2022, and be sure to check out the hashtag, which is Partners in Cream 2021 over on Instagram. There will be a playlist down in the description box. All the other info will be in the end card and description box. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.